depends obviously on the size of your video. And once directly import video from YouTube, which is really, really cool. Now, if you account, what you're going to want to do is head over to project, we go into Klippyo, and there we go, we've got our Viddyoze template ready to go. So that's how we essentially can import any type of video clip. So it literally allows people to be really, really creative with this stuff. Now, the other big integration we've got with Klippyo, which we're really, really excited about, is stock. Okay, so we've done a deal with Shutterstock, huge company, to essentially allow our users to tap into their stock footage library. And we've got hundreds of thousands of different videos, images, and audio that can be pulled right into Klippyo. So if I search for something here, like turtle, for example, it's going to search their library and we can pull these videos right in. So if I go with this one, for example, click on customize this one, it's going to add it to our canvas and allow us to start creating video. Now, one thing to note is when you add a clip from Shutterstock, so you import just as I've done there, some of these clips can take a few moments to actually pull and import into the platform. And the reason for that is they all start out as .movs over at Shutterstock, and we convert those to .mp4s to, again, push those into our platform. Now, we've got hundreds of thousands of clips to actually do that with. So over time, all of these clips are going to be converted to MP4s while our users use this, and we cache these on our server. So if you are, again, playing around with this and you're importing a clip and it's taking a few minutes to import, don't worry, it is importing it. It's just a larger clip, and we're just converting that to an MP4. And once it's happened, you're going to come through to the editor we see here. Now, talking about Shutterstock, I want to point out a couple of things here because this is quite big. Now, because we've integrated with Shutterstock and we've got a very unique deal with Shutterstock for all of our Klippyo users, we've managed to get it at a massive, massive deal. Now, what this means is when people buy Klippyo, so you recommend your users to buy Klippyo, they buy a one-time license on the front end, they're going to have access to 80 pieces of media. So that might be video, images, tracks, whatever they want to use. And they can use all of that within the cost. They don't have to spend any more money on that. And again, you can see the plans you actually have on Shutterstock over here. Some of the clips, for example, if I go over to here and click on, say, this one here, can cost an absolute ton. This one is £299 alone. Again, absolute ton. But with Klippyo, they're going to get 80 of these included. Even their monthly charges here, you can spend £60, which is the equivalent of around $80 to $100 a month, just for 50 images. Okay, now what we've got with Klippyo and what's really, really special is not only do they get 80 downloads as part of their license, but if they subscribe to our Klippyo creators, which is our upsell number one, which is our club, and you're going to want to point this out, we actually give them unlimited access to all of the Shutterstock footage, images, audio that we've got built into Klippyo, and they can use it as many times as they want. There's no restrictions. They don't have to pay any more money. So the deal is absolutely incredible. So keep that in mind. You'll not find that anywhere else. Now, with the actual editor, let's move on here so you can see what we can do with the actual clips. Once you've got a clip in here, obviously it plays in here so you can check it all out. The first thing I want to show you is aspect ratios. Now, one thing we've done with Klippyo and the editor is made it free flow, so you can actually move the clip wherever you want, and I've got it right now set at the standard aspect ratio of 1920 1080. Now, we again have aspect ratios for all of the social media channels out there. If you want square video, vertical video, you can do it right in here in one click. If I click on square and we go and create a Facebook ad, it's going to change the actual canvas so that we can create a video of that aspect ratio. Now, the really cool thing in here is we can now mess with the footage. So the media tab up here will allow you to scale the actual footage in the timeline, so we can scale that to how we want that to look within the actual square video. So when people are adding in different clips here, they can scale it and move it around to make sure the bit they want on the actual video is in there. It's really, really cool. Gives them total freedom. Now I'm going to go back to the standard aspect ratio here. So let me scale that clip back up real quick. There we go. Okay, so there you go. And I've scaled that up. So we've got a nice turtle eating some food. Now, the next thing I want to show you is Memify. So we've got our Memify bars in the actual platform as well. And you can add these in one click. So if I want to add at the top of mine, watch this video. Okay, this is how easy this is. Okay, I can change the text color. Let's go with the yellow. I'll go with a black background. Click done. And there we go. We've memified the video. We can do bars up and at the bottom as well, or just one at the bottom. Again, this is really, really cool for engagement. You can add these to any video. So again, if we're creating a square video, you can add these bars with one click as well. So that's the memify feature there. We've also got a quote feature built in where we can actually add random quotes to our actual video. So if people want to make quote videos, we've got a ton of quotes in here on lots of different categories that they can basically randomize and pull into the platform. Now we've got aspect ratios, which I've explained below. Now the next thing I want to show you is the actual editor, and down here we can add as many different clips we want. So if we click on add media, we can now search our Shutterstock library. So if I type in turtle again, it's going to search Shutterstock, so you can pull in lots of different clips. So I can pull in another clip on turtles. Let's go with this one here. Again, it's going to add, it may take a bit to add as it's being pulled across from Shutterstock there. But one thing to note on that as well, as I mentioned already in this video, every single clip that we pull from Shutterstock, like this one right now, what we're actually doing is converting that to MP4, caching that on our server. So the next time a user uses that exact clip, it's already cached on our server and we'll pull in instantly. Okay, so there we go. It's imported now, and it's always going to import at the end of the actual editor here. And you can scale this along as you grow your video. Now, I'm going to trim down this particular clip a little bit here. Let's make that a little bit smaller and pull that clip in there. Let's go a little bit smaller still. There we go. So we've got 2 clips on the actual timeline now. And again, you can check the clips and then scale these out as you want. Let me just play that so you can see that. And we're starting to build a video, and we can be as creative as we want here. And this is just using these Shutterstock clips. Now, we can also add in, of course, Viddyoze animations, and we recommend you show this. So when we go across to Viddyoze here, let me search out one of my animations. New template, I think one's called. There we go. So I can add this one in here. And that's added into the canvas at the end here. So let's take a look at that. So there we go. We've got now a Viddyoze outro to the video as well. Now you'll notice the Viddyoze outro has audio there, and any clips you import with audio, you can actually control the audio of the clip just by dragging that down. Really, really cool. So I'm going to turn the audio off there because I'm going to add my own audio clip in just a second. Now, one other thing I want to show you is our built-in text animations and text overlays as well. And we've got a ton of these that you can add in here. So all we do is click on add. It's going to add that into the actual timeline here. I can click on that and it's going to open it over here. We can now write whatever we want. So I can go, turtles are cool. This is a great video. Now, whatever you write in here, you can scale it out. So you can put as much text as you want. I'm going to go with here, and there we have it. It's going to be absolutely massive. We're excited. We hope you are too.